A tense day at Las Vegas City Hall ends with a vote banning people from camping and sleeping in public areas if there are beds free at homeless shelters. Good evening, everybody. I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Ty Quinones. The new law aimed at the city's homeless population goes into effect at the end of the week, and violators, they're going to face fines and also jail time.
13 Action News anchor Carla Wade is live with reaction to this controversial new ordinance tonight. Carla.
Trisha and Todd, that new law actually goes into effect this Sunday, but the criminal penalties will not be enforced until February of 2020. Now, Mayor Goodman says this is an important first step, but of course, not everyone agrees. Met with protest and impassioned speeches from Las Vegas city leaders, council members passed a controversial law meant to ease the city's increasing homeless population. Mayor Goodman acknowledging it's just a small measure of success in dealing with an enormous problem, creating both health and safety issues.
So at least we're doing something, and nobody could say the city is having another meeting and they still haven't done anything. That's what's happening. Too many meetings and no action.
But this action, making it illegal to camp or sleep on sidewalks downtown or in residential areas if there's space in local homeless shelters, has raised the ire of local activists and others who say it criminalizes homelessness. Anyone who refuses to move could be charged with a misdemeanor, carrying a possible $1,000 fine and 6 months in jail. City staff says the goal is not to arrest the homeless, but to push them toward existing resources.
You can't force people to accept help. And the fact that they're not willing to take help today does not mean that they're criminals. It does not mean that they don't deserve the same rights every other American has. 2
council members voted against it.
I think there's a bigger challenge that we need to talk about. I think mental health care, housing, healthcare.
A lot of my constituency told me that they didn't feel it was the right approach. They are compassionate neighbors who know that being homeless is a very difficult situation to navigate through, and that it isn't as easy as everybody thinks to get back on your feet.
We reached out to the ACLU of Southern Nevada, whose executive director provided this statement. I am extremely disappointed in the passage of this punitive, short-sighted ordinance. Believing that ticketing and incarcerating homeless individuals will motivate them to pursue other options is naive and cruel. We will continue to advocate for the rights of the homeless to access public spaces and defend their civil liberties whenever any government seeks to restrict them. Carla Wade, 13 Action News.
And new tonight at